Okay, welcome back to the channel. Now we will be looking at AUD USD. But first, before we get started, to those that are yet to subscribe, please make sure you click on that subscribe button. Become my subscriber by subscribing, like, share, also make your comments. Would love to watch out for it. So we will be looking at this AUD USD. I mean, take a look at this massive movement. We all know the reason for this massive movement. At first, interest rate on AUD or cash rate was increased. There was kind of like a liquidity that actually played out to take out some traders, which literally happened on all our AUD pairs. Majority of all AUD actually dropped. So we actually had that drop. Then come again the news that happened this afternoon about the Fed, about Fed testifying, something like that. Fed Chairman Powell testifies. That itself make DXY to actually see a very bullish momentum movement. So with that, we are not of a surprise that AUD US actually gave us this massive move. I think if I'm not wrong, we actually had about 200 pips, if I'm not wrong. So right now we had about 443 pips drop. So is this drop over? Personally, I think more drop will be coming, but a correction will play out. Very much likely, we might not get that correction. We also might get that correction because we are also expecting a major news tomorrow. We can sit for the 8th. We can see that this chairman Powell testify, right? We will be having exact same thing. We can see Fed chairman testify. So we expect more movement again. Basically, USD will be very, very crazy. I mean, we are going to be expecting a lot of volatility. And when there's kind of like this type of volatility, when we are expecting, about two, three major news like that, if I tend to stay away from the trade if it is only one major news, but I'll just try and decode what that news is all about. Then I'm going to try and predict where the movements will be going. But since we're having about three of like different types, so the news will be very, very crazy. Personally, I will stay away from anything that has to do with USD PS. I'll rather trade another PS. So USD PS. But if I'm to analyze it or just speculate, I think a correction will be made on AUD USD, then one more drop. So I feel there will be a correction on AUD, then another drop will be made. So this is exactly what I'm saying. But personally, I think it will be best to stay away from this trade. But if you have to take this trade, then we should expect a correction. Once that correction plays out, then it should not be of a surprise when we get another drop on AUD USD. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe to my Patreon channel, I'm going to put a link. Just check the comment section. You'll see a link to my Patreon channel. What I tend to do is pull out high probability trade. Come and see the trade we actually had today. Sorry, it was yesterday, March 6th. We targeted about 200 plus profits. I'm also going to put a link to this playlist, by the way, so you in the comment section so you can watch it and confirm. We actually had a very, very fantastic movement on gold. Gold gave us a very wonderful movement. We actually grabbed more than our targets, by the way. So on that, our gold was actually a very, very wonderful movement. So we still have some trade that is still going on, by the way. It is very, very nice, and we are currently in profit. It is still going. So if in case you are interested in getting, some of this our exclusive content, best trade, high probability trade, become one of our Patreon subscribers. Just give it a try for just a month. You are going to get a good value. You are going to get a best trade from us. That is a promise. If after a month you don't get the value that we promise you, you can simply cancel your subscription. Like I said, the link will be in the comment section. Become one of our Patreon subscribers and you'll get a very good trade from us.